As mentioned in many of my other videos, when it comes to optimizing your training program, there's a lot of variables that need to be considered. How much time you rest between sets is one of the more important variables, yet is often something that's overlooked. On one end of the spectrum are those who keep their rest periods as short as possible in order to sweat more, achieve a better pump, and experience more general satisfaction after their workout. And on the other end, you have those who take their time with all of their sets and seem to barely break a sweat. But which one is better for muscle growth? Well, let's start by taking a look at the pros and cons of each approach. The main reason why shorter rest periods of a minute or less are believed by some to be superior is due to the increased metabolic stress or the burning sensation that your muscles experience. And since metabolic stress was shown in Brad Schoenfeld's 2010 meta-analysis to be one of the main drivers of muscle growth, it makes sense that it would be the better option over longer rest periods. But with that being said, short rest periods come with a price. With a short rest period, you're not going to be able to lift as heavy of a weight or perform as many reps as you would be able to after a longer rest period. This means that with longer rest periods, you're able to achieve more total volume in your workout since you're better rested for each of your sets and able to lift heavier or perform more reps during those sets. So as you can see, it's essentially a competition between more total volume with longer rest periods versus more metabolic stress with shorter rest periods. But which one wins? Well, luckily for us, researcher Brad Schoenfeld has recently published a study on that exact topic. In this study, they took 21 young resistance trained men and assigned them to either a group that performed the resistance training program with 1-minute rest intervals or with 3-minute rest intervals, with all of the exercises being performed within the 8 to 12 rep range. The result? After 8 weeks, the long rest period group saw better muscle growth and strength gains than the short period group, and was likely because the long rest period group was able to achieve slightly more volume during their workout since they were better rested for each set, therefore proving that total workout volume is a more important driver for muscle growth than metabolic stress, which is a finding that was then replicated in multiple other studies that looked at rest periods. Now with that being said, theoretically you could just perform more sets with shorter rest periods to achieve the same amount